Hey everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Minecraft. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of building, and this is going to be a bigger project, so we're not going to be able to complete it all today. But what we're going to be doing is we're over here on the other side of the continent that we found, over here where we found that surface zombie spawner. And what we're going to do is we are going to be creating a quick and simple XP farm. This is gonna be a real simple one. I've got a bigger thing planned, but for today we're just gonna kind of get this spawner set up for what we want to do, and then next time we will either next time or at some other point we will finish this off. But we'll start off with making a quick XP farm with this one, and then we will move on to our bigger plans at another time. So, what we are going to do, we need to start by clearing out this area a little bit. We've got to widen this space. I want an 9 by 9 square around this spawner, at least 2 blocks down. And then, we don't need to go up, obviously, because it's cleared out for us. So, let's get going on that. I want to thank you all for the viewership on this series has picked up a little bit and been getting good comments, and people seem to be enjoying it. So, I'd like to thank you all for your support in that, and encourage you to, if you are enjoying this series, let people know about it. I get more viewership on my Pokemon videos, which is understandable. That's my main series. But if you're enjoying this, go ahead and tell some friends. I'm going to throw some torches down here real quick, because once I clear out this cobble, that sand's all going to come down, and that'll just be a pain to clean up on its own. So we'll do that. We may have to be a little more productive. I'm going to use my diamond pick for now. Just to speed this along. But yeah, so what we're going to do, this is pretty basic. This isn't something I've come up with here. Where we're going to take this is something I've kind of put together, but really all we're doing, we're going to clear out this space, and then once we've done that, we're going to throw some water here along the back, which will push down towards a channel we're going to make over here, and then with that we will push all the mobs to a single space and be able to move them and deal with them as we see fit. So we've got 1, 2, 3, so we need to go one more down. I've got this magical shovel here. I was gathering too magical, really. I was gathering some supplies for this, and like this was all sand when I did it. There's a desert over on the other side of this hill that I kind of just cleared out, and the double chest was full before I collapsed it down to sandstone, and those furnaces all have glass in them. So also I should mention, this is Lupus. He's our new dog. Unfortunately, Sirius, I was over here working and we got swarmed by zombies, and he was trying to protect me, and he just did more than he was able to take, and so this is where he fell, and so we've got our little monument here, and our new dog Lupus is here with us. So I figure, moment of silence for Sirius, and he was a good dog. He was a good dog. But yeah, so basically this is pretty simple. Again, something you guys could easily do in your own worlds if you found a surface spawner. It obviously makes it much easier to do if you've got the surface spawner. But you could do, if you find one down in a cave, you can also do it there too. It's whatever you've got. I got lucky enough to find one here on the surface. Makes it easier for me to do what I want to do with it. But if you're down, and really any spawner will do, and anywhere where it's at, as long as you can get to it, because there's really not a whole lot to this. It's nice and compact and everything like that. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. So I need to clear out this portion. But yeah. I'm going to finish clearing out this area, and I will see you guys in just a minute. Alrighty, so we got this area all cleared out. Nothing really, no, nothing special at all. Just a 9x9 space. We're gonna quickly throw some streams of water in here. You know, if you've got ice or something, that's a good way to place water if you need more than a couple. Well, actually, I did, when I was enchanting for this shovel, I did get, the first attempt I got was a Silk Touch one. So that's kind of cool, but I didn't think to gather ice with it, I guess. So we're going to quickly throw some water here. Oh, we're going to need more than that. Alright, one more time. But yeah, so you can look this up yourselves, but basically what I found is that for a mob spawner, it basically has an 8x8x2 cube around this spawner, which are available areas for mobs to spawn in. So you want this cube, the cube around it, to be bigger than that, so that you're not restricting any space that this mob could potentially actually spawn in. Just for peak efficiency reasons. Alright, so we're going to clear out, that's where the water stops. Water goes 8 linear blocks. So we are going to clear that out. And crap, I need another water source. So we clear that out. And that'll, you know, the mobs will get pushed off that little ledge. We're going to put a couple of extra streams in there, which will allow us to push the mobs from the sides. So if they come in from the sides, they're all obviously not going to be dead center, but if they come in from the sides, we want them pushed here to this center point, because what we're going to do is funnel them all in here, and from here then we will, what we're going to do is, iron. We're going to find iron. That's useful. So we'll say that's about right. There's actually more. 1 second. Quick commercial break to gather some much needed resources. That's the nice thing about building these kind of things underground, is that as opposed to expending a bunch of resources, you get to gather resources. So you lose some in tools, but what you lose in tools, you probably will more than make up. Especially what we're going to be doing next episode, or the next addition to this project is going to be, in addition to this spawner, building a mob system in here as well. And the one I've found that I'm going to be emulating is... What am I doing? I just wanted to get a water bucket. The one I found that I'm going to be emulating is a system that's typically meant to be built above ground, but I'm going to be doing it underground just because I don't want to waste the resources doing it above ground when we can easily do it underground and with some minor tweaks make that work. So let's see, I'm going to do a staircase up here just for now, mainly because fighting against that water is going to get annoying. Eventually we're going to get a cave in here, but it should be able to get us out. Yeah, see, there we are. Alrighty. Do I have any... Yes, I do have torches. So now, what we want to do, because this is an XP farm, we don't want to kill the mobs, we don't want to kill them without our hand being in it in some fashion. So if we use a lava blade or something like that you typically see with these sort of things, you won't gain any experience from it. And really what we're looking for, since our goal here is to defeat the Ender Dragon, that's kind of perfect actually. Our goal here is to defeat the Ender Dragon. And so the point of this for our purposes is we want to be able to get good tools and armor with decent enchants, and to do that we are going to need to have a good source of experience available to us so that we can, instead of grinding on chickens at the chicken farm, we can kind of have a better source of experience so that we can do a couple of different enchants. Because like I said, my first attempt at a shovel, I got just a silk touch or something, and that's not super useful for a work pick or a work shovel or whatever. So same with armors and stuff. If we get feather falling or something on our on our armor, then that doesn't do us a whole lot of good against the dragon. So we want to make sure that we've got the experience we need to make that happen. I'm going to rework this passage here a little bit for my goal, later on. I've got this is kind of a perimeter for the final build, and so I want to make sure I get this in the right place. So I'm going to figure that out real quick, and then we will be right back. Thanks, guys. Alright, so figured out where this is coming up. Basically what we want to... I want to put that there for now. Basically what we need to do is... I need to do that for one. And so we'll clear this out. And we need to bring our mobs all the way down here. So... if a stream ends up, can't go any further vertically, you just take it down one and then you're good to go. So basically, let's see here. We need to make a vertical elevator for these mobs. So they need to be too high. Perfect. So now, made some signs. What we need to do is we need to create pretty much just a straight shaft of pure water source blocks. Occasionally we'll throw in a sign for an air pocket so they don't drown. But for now, we'll try and make it as pure as we can, because sometimes if you put too many air pockets in there, they'll start getting stuck and it'll just make a whole mess. So let's... I'm going to put a sign... sign right there. They'll get pushed into this air block, and then I'm putting a sign, well, I can do that from here, putting a sign right there which will keep this water source block right where it is. So they'll get pushed here, they'll get pushed into this, and then once they're in that, the AI will tell them pretty much just swim up. That's really the only command that they're going to have available to them. And so basically what we need to do is find a better way to get in and out of this place. What we need to do is just put that shaft all the way up, and then in order for us to make the XP farm the most efficient, so a mob can drop, so what we want to do is, so we don't have to waste all of our swords and potions and other things on hurting these mobs in order to get the XP from them, because it's not that effective if I've got to use half a sword to take out everybody that's in there. But what we can do is take them up to a certain height and then drop them. The magic number there is, I believe, like 22 blocks of fall damage. We'll put them between 1 and 2 punches of being dead. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to continue this shaft up to the surface here, and then we will take it up from there and get the thing ready. So once again, I will see you guys in just a minute, and we will see how this is going. Alright, see you guys. Alright. So got this all filled in, and I've started laying in the kill zone here. So basically what's going to happen, take these guys up 22-ish blocks, bring them over, drop them right here. This is the sweet spot. So this is going to be a hopper. There'll be a chest right here. And basically they'll fall down, and there'll be a spot here where you can just punch at them. I've got a whole little facility planned here, which we'll see next time. I'll probably throw that in off camera, because it's mainly just aesthetic. And then next time we'll pick up with the mob system that goes along with this. But basically what we are going to have here is, let me grab a stack of sand real quick. Well, actually, let's go up here. Long way to go. This is a big build. Like I said, there's no way we'll get this project finished today, but basically this will come over, and then they'll fall right down there. So that's it's pretty simple. Nice and clean though. Nothing too complicated, but it doesn't really need to be, which is the nice part. Just kind of put it up and knock them down. Yeah. So I think that I'm going to... I wanted to show you this step just so if you guys are wanting to build one on your own, you're kind of seeing it as we progress. You just, you can build this out of anything. I'm doing it out of glass for aesthetic reasons. I collected a ton of sand for the purposes of making glass with it to do this. I've already used almost 2 full stacks just with this portion here. This back one, where the dirt is, that back part of the tube is going to be a different material. But yeah, so I'm going to jump forward again real quick because I want to get this all kind of in, and I want to turn the spawner on so you guys can kind of see it in action. And then we'll call it a day after that probably. So I will see you in a second. Alright. So, there she blows. That's the kill system. Not a whole lot different, just took me some time to get all the glass in and the water. Wow, the water was the most annoying part. But basically they come up, they get over, they get pushed down this tube. And so right now we're going to, I've got some cobble here, we're going to cover up the spawner here. Oop. I love this bow, man. It's got power or punch on it. Power 5, Infinity 1. I got so lucky with that enchantment. It took a couple of times to get something that good, but yeah, it was, I like it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these torches. If I can reach it. Oh, come on. There we are. So we got all the torches. Once we get the top on this thing, there should be no light inside. I'm going to do this more aesthetically pleasing eventually, but for now I just want to get it dark in there so they'll start spawning. Even with a mob spawner, they still require a light level of 8 or 7 or below, I think. Yes, 7 or below. So, oh, what the heck was that? It's the middle of the day. Who's shooting me with arrows? Somebody must be hanging out in the... I got no idea who did that. 1 second. That was odd. Hey, buddy. The downside of living in a forest. Shadows everywhere. Okay. So we quickly do this. So yeah, this is the first kind of bigger, more complex build we've tried on this series. I'm still kind of trying to figure out how the building should work. You know, I watch a lot of guys who they've got the building thing on camera down, and I'm still trying to figure it out. So I apologize that this maybe not executed perfectly, but I think the content at least will hopefully be useful or interesting. Alright, so you can hear that they're spawning, so I'll close this up better. I do want to put like that right there so they can't get up the stairs if they try, but we should see zombies start filtering up here any minute, hopefully, unless I've screwed something up. And so the goal of bringing them up and away from the spawner, the way the spawner works is that... Oh, he got out somehow. Okay, 1 second. I've got to close this off. Oh, yeah. That's the problem. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that, and that should work. The spawner, the way it works is that it will spawn continuously until there are 6 mobs of that type in the area, or within a certain area of the spawner. And so if you move the mobs away from the spawner, so there we go, we've got 1 at least. He's gonna go down. Oh, wait a second, why is this doing that? These water streams are broken. Okay, I've got to fix that. But that guy made it in. So let's go watch him make sure that the tower thing here is working. I don't know how I missed that water stream wasn't working. But if you carry the mobs away from this, as long as 6 don't accumulate within the area of this spawner, it'll continue to spawn them continuously. So there we go. There he is. Gets the occasional air pockets so he doesn't drown. Because if he takes too much drown damage, then when he falls here, he could potentially die on impact, which we don't want because that means we don't get the experience for it. Oop, and I need to put something other than glass up there, I guess. Although it'll be enclosed once I finish. But so he caught fire and died. But basically, you know, let me jump in here real quick, and we'll see if we can't fix this water stream. Do I have torches? I do. Alright. So we'll throw some torches here. Maybe I'll kill these guys. Alright, so why is this thinking this water stream here screwed something up for me? I don't want that one there, I guess. So what I need to do then is bring these all down one more. And that I'll have to fix this here. Or maybe not. Maybe that works perfectly. Okay. There we go. That still functions. There we go. So, yikes, now we're trapped in here. So this should work perfectly now. A little bit of trial and error, but hey, what's a good build without screwing something up on camera? So we'll get in here. No, come on. Fighting against water is obnoxious. So we'll get our torches back out. There we go. Seal up this for now, so the light level 0 in there, and then we should see some pretty good rates coming out of this. I've got to double check how far away we can be from the spawner. I may have to move this all, which I guess it's a good thing I got that silk touch shovel, so I can get all my glass back. But yep, there he goes. So it's working. So yeah, there we go. I will fill in the building here. Just because it's aesthetic, I won't bother trying to do that on camera. And also, I'm obviously not very good at this building stuff, so I'll do that off camera, and then we will work on the mob system next time, because I think that'll be something that you guys will find interesting. So thank you guys so much, and if you enjoyed this, throw me a like, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.